All right, I just bought this, and it's a carbon monoxide detector by, I think it's called aranet or something like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and open her up. It comes with a quick start guide, which you might want to hang on to. And then here's the unit itself, which feels kind of, it's light, feels kind of cheap. It does come with 2 batteries, which are, I believe, AA batteries. So let's go ahead and open these up. Now what this does is it detects air quality. Look, it's got a little, it tells you how to do it right here. So anyway, if we go to the back, I'm sure that we just have to press this. It opens up. And then what we need to do is put the positive here, positive there, right? Negative here, negative there. So we just go ahead and put those in there. And they don't want to go in very easily. But let's go ahead and smush them in. See, I put the positives up so you guys could see, right? That's it. We got a little light there. Seems to be working. We'll go ahead and put it in here. And then let's pop this over. And then this is this little guide on here. And I would think that there would be a button that you press. But, oh, look, it's already just telling me what it is. So we've got 878 parts per million of CO2. And if you look right here, it says it, CO2 ppm. So I'm upstairs in the upstairs part of our house. And so that's interesting. What does it show here? 52, 25.2 degrees centigrade. I wonder if I could change that. I wonder if it allows me to change that to Fahrenheit. Of course, it doesn't have any, I guess that's it, man. I guess that's what we get to do right there. Can we touch any of these? None of this is touchable. There's little things here that doesn't do anything. So basically, this is just telling me how much CO2 is in the air. And this thing cost about $180. It was on sale. Usually it's $250. So we can use this when we go to the airport or to a concert or anywhere, and you can see the air quality. The higher this number is, that means the more CO2. When people exhale, they exhale CO2. So that's telling you what your probabilities are of possibly being in a room that has too much CO2 in it, which means it could have COVID or other, diseases that you can catch from other people. So this number goes higher. That means the probabilities go up, or your percentages. So anyway, that we're going to use this. I'm going to do some flights. We're going to check it out in the plane. We're going to check it out in the airport. We're going to check it out at the concert. We're going to check it out at restaurants. We're going to check it out on the street, and we're going to see what we get. Right now, I'm upstairs in the 2nd floor of our house, 878. That means there's a lot of CO2 in here. Should be about, outside should be about 400. So we'll go ahead and check it out. All right, so anyway, I opened up the directions, which are sometimes good. And so here we are. We can see what this is all about. So right now we've got it in centigrade, but we can change it to Fahrenheit. This is the relative humidity. This is the amount of CO2 concentration levels. All right. And these little things right here, well, there's a battery level right there. So, you know that. That's the adjustable CO2 threshold. That's the buzzer. You can turn a buzzer on in case it goes over a certain level to tell you that it's not good. CO2 threshold levels indicate it. So that means if that gets dark, that means we're going past the threshold of about 1,000. So what they say is that good, average, and unhealthy. So if you're 420 parts per million, that's fresh outdoor air. If you're below 1,000, that's optimal CO2 levels indoors. Over 1,000 to 14, you start to lose brain cognitive function. At above 1,400 parts per million, brain cognitive function can decrease by 50%. CO2 levels are expressed in parts per million, ppm, which is parts per million. And so anyway, this is not impact resistant. Do not use in high humidity environments, and do not leave it in direct sunlight. And the ideal relative humidity, blah, 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 dry environment. So, you know, it tells you a little bit about different things. And you can change things on here. They give you this special little key that you can insert and switch the you know, this to Fahrenheit if you want. And, you know, you can turn your buzzer on. So over here it says you got manual, you got auto, you got Fahrenheit, centigrade, you got on and off. And you can turn, I guess they have a connection to a Pro base station, but I don't have that station. And it's calibrated from the factory. So anyway, and there's a user manual that you can take a picture of. So we're going to give it a shot. As you can see, we're at like 720 up here, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but and I do believe I'm trying to figure out where I would insert this to change these things. All right, so anyway, before you put these in, if you want to adjust the settings, guess where they are? They're right there. Can you guys see them? So let me flip it over. So if you look here, just so you can see, there's your settings. So this is the way it comes from the factory. You know, they've got the Bluetooth on or off. It's off right now. And they've got it turned to centigrade. If I want to change that, what I can do is just use my little tool to do it to Fahrenheit. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So, I mean, you've got to really be careful with this. So I'm going to go into the second one here and just push it down. See if you guys can see what I'm doing right here. So now it should be Fahrenheit. And so when I turn it over, it won't show it yet, not until I turn it on. But here, let me show you this. So before you put your batteries in, if you want to change that temperature like I just did, you've got to do it before you put the batteries in. Otherwise, you can't get to this thing. And yeah, I mean, it's way in there. You see it? And it's small. Let me see if I can get you even closer. Tells you what it is, you know, but... And I have this on manual right now. You can put it to auto, but I'm gonna leave it like it is. So you can see that I have it on manual, just like in this one here, right? And then I have mine on Fahrenheit, because I push that from the C to the F. And then I have the Bluetooth off, because I'm not really using the oh, look, it's on. I got the Bluetooth on. So if I want to use that, I can. I just got to download the app. And then the other one I have on the off position. So I think we're set. So now I'm going to put the batteries back in. This is the tool that you use. It's just like the tool that you use on your iPhone to get to your SIM cards. So let's put that down. Let's get our batteries, put them back in. So we put this side in here. I think you might, I mean, if you could get to it right here, but it's really tight. You see what I mean? I mean, it's really tight to get in there and figure out what you're going to do. You know what I mean? Oops, sorry about that. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's see if we went to Fahrenheit. So remember, I changed it, right? And nothing. I got nothing. Oh, there we go. 79 degrees Fahrenheit, 648. So we're good. So it's working. Humidity, 46. Changed a little bit, not too much. But bam, that's it. Now we can go downstairs and check it out. So anyway, if you want to get to these controls, you've got to take off the back thing and pull the batteries out, and it's super small. Good luck. All right, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos. Peace out.